Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Oh, it does work. Jeez. Testing. Sweet. All right. Terrible quality, though. Let's see how that goes. That's cool. Nice. All right. Of course, the night that I do a live stream, one of the people I'm following does one, but we're going for it. We're doing it, testing it out. It's very interesting. Kind of the cat's meow, if I say so myself. Got somebody. Oh, it's myself watching. That's embarrassing. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, I'm testing it out. I want to start doing some. Well, I might have to get a webcam. This seems a little rough with the quality of video, but I want to start doing some live chats with some of my author buddies that I've made. So, and interview and then hang out with you guys every now and then for, 15, 20 minutes. How's your day going, Daniel? Oh, I have not been reading today. I've been slacking pretty hard, but whatever. You'll have that. It's Friday, right? I figured I would give it a good test though, and then, I asked Sion Das and a couple other authors. Hey, there you go. Avoiding schoolwork. That's a good thing to do, man. It's kind of what I did all day. I didn't do any work really at work. It was kind of a lackadaisical day. Yeah, they do have internet on computers now. I hear it now. I should get back onto the show in the comments. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Olivia. Love you guys. Jay, how's it going, man? How's Jay Maddox Entertainment doing today? You've been really stepping up your game, man. You're trying to come for the crown. How'd you like it? How'd you like Sion's work? There was definitely some stories in it that I think I liked better. I definitely enjoyed his final story in there, the Targeeling or something like that. I really enjoyed the atmospheric side of things with. Nah, I am an amateur. Yeah, sure. Dude, I watched your first video and I knew that you weren't an amateur. This is amateur. If you're wearing headphones in your wife's house downstairs in the basement, I'm the amateur. You have a nice freaking microphone and everything. At least I have the ring light. That was probably one of the better purchases I've ever made. I can like change the lighting. It's not going to show up on this crappy camera, but um, it would show up on the phone a little bit better. So I wish I could do this on the phone. I can do live streams on the phone, um, but I can't do them on StreamYard. So I got to figure it out. But this phone was like a great purchase, man. It definitely stepped up the quality of the videos, that's for sure. So, Mr. Nick, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? So, how's the volume though, guys? Like, can you hear me good on at least the microphone for now? Because if I want to step up my game and I get a webcam, that would probably be a little bit better off. But I just want to make sure that at least the sound's okay. Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. That's yeah, Jay, I definitely agree that I think that I think his best work is to come. And every time I talk to the guy, he's always busting his hump trying to make sure that what he's doing and what he's putting out, Scion, that is, he's always killing it. Like he's the one time I tried to talk to him online and he was like, hey, I'm editing the story and like, so he's got some stuff coming down the tracks here. And I definitely want to read some more from him. So, oh, really? Nice. What do you read, Daniel? Like what would be a good suggestion? I'm assuming start a horror manga tonight is what you said. So what would be a good place to start? Because I'm a horror fan. So oh my good man. I'm glad it sounds good, at least for that. So because I was a little worried at least about that. I mean the camera, this has got to be like 480p, and that's just not gonna fly. Oh my good. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Jay Maddox. I appreciate you, man. Jay. I'm gonna call you Jay because Jay Maddox every time is gonna sound ridiculous. But I'm glad at least the sound and the volume's coming through. This is the same headset. I actually use these headphones. All they are like Hesh 2 skull candies. I used them on Xbox Live for like 3 years or something. They're very old, but they work. They definitely get the job done. So Nick, how you liking your audiobook? Or did you give up for the night and now you're writing? I'm assuming you're writing. I know how you roll. Scion, what up? I was actually just talking about you, so your ears must have been ringing. We were talking about your short story collection and how much we really enjoyed that last story. So you killed it with that one, man. Speak of the devil, yeah, yeah, that was pretty funny. Like I said, his ears must have been ringing. We were literally just talking about him. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, awesome, John. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I might invest in a webcam that does a little bit better quality, nothing too crazy, and then I can start. It actually is pretty easy, this StreamYard, and I can start inviting. I can actually invite people. I would think I would might just need a YouTube handle or an email address, and then I can invite you guys. So Cyan says, "What's up, Nick?" Nice. Yeah, there you go, Nick. You got some reading done. I've been kind of slacking today. I did read 20 pages, so I'm catching up to you. Hopefully, I can finish Hunger on the Chisholm Trail today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, realistically. If I know me, it'll be tomorrow. Dude, Sion, no problem, man. I was just saying like how much work you put into it. So, and I definitely down the line when schedules open up, I'm hopefully I want you to be the first author on here, so you can come hang out and we can chat it up and talk some heavy metal or some horror, whatever we want to talk about. It doesn't even have to be super serious. That's kind of where I'm at. Everyone says, okay, that's good to know. Try out Death Note. Let me write that down. Because I will, Daniel. I've been meaning to try manga and I've been slacking. So Death Note. Is there any horror anime out there, Daniel, that you would know of? Because I have watched a little anime in the past and I wouldn't mind giving that a go. And then John, he asked me a question here. Are you going live via YouTube? So yes, no, John. This is if you go on your computer and you search StreamYard, all you have to do is sign up. You hook up your email, which I use the same email that was linked to my YouTube, and then literally you broadcast from this website onto YouTube, and that's how I get all these comments to pop up. That's how I'm getting it to do this. So let's see, Jay Maddox. Oh, really? Dude, that's awesome. Now I'm gonna write that down. IV Cam app. IV Cam app. Dude, you're clutch, man. Thank you, Jay, because that'll be way better. My phone can take 4K video. Like, why spend the money on something else if I can just do that? Until I start someday. Who knows? Where this can go, right? So started John Nathan. Yeah, I saw that on. I saw that on Goodreads that you had started that Scion, and I was kind of intrigued. I was like, oh man, I kind of got him to look at that one maybe, unless it was already on your radar. But yeah, I'm hoping that it was a little bit intense because that's why I bought it. I bought it for the extreme horror. Oh yeah, it's Buried with the Night. It's a horror collection. I think I actually hold on, John. I'll grab it for you. It's a little bit of a delay, so I'm probably showing you this after the fact. But Buried with the Night. So, oh my gosh, it's all crooked here. But Buried with the Night, Scion Das. I really enjoyed it. There was, I would say, like some were a little bit shorter than others, but there was a couple. I have a review on my channel for it, but there was almost like a serial killer vibe one called Curtis in the beginning, and then there was my favorite was the last one, Darjeeling. I pronounced that probably butchering it. Scion, when he comes on someday, he'll pronounce it properly. But yeah, I like the vibes of that one. So, well, I am behind here. This is how this happens. Yeah, me too. Me too, Scion. Oh, have I had any haters? I appreciate you asking. No, actually, I think maybe the fact that said something and kind of came out with it, how I felt, that it actually put everybody, might have shut them up a little bit. So I don't like to get that serious on this channel. I really just want to have fun. This is why I'm doing this, is to come and talk with people. I don't want to ever have to step up and say something for myself, but I do see something that is wrong that's directed maybe at a friend, which it was in that case. I tend to not put up with bullies. I don't like bullies. That's the borderline. The top of it is, I'm not. I was bullied when I was younger. I was picked on. So, um, and then I kind of became the class clown, and But that's not always for the best. All right. Yeah, there you go. Don't I? If you, I mean, definitely support Zion, but if you want a physical copy, maybe I can give this one away and send it your way, Nick. So, but definitely, he's got a short story out. Scion does. It was a splatterpunk one. It's called Workhorse. I really enjoyed that one. It's pretty graphic and might be right up your alley, Nick. So using StreamYard for live streams, I might. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, going once you're at 1,000 subs, it's definitely better. I obviously am not there, but I'm kind of going to be a slow roll kind of dude. I'm always going to be kind of low, not super fancy. I'm always going to be just me sitting in my basement talking about books. So, ah, dude, I'm like losing it here. This is how these streamers must feel. Thanks, guys. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely worth checking out. Science is really, it's dude's just a great guy. We talk all the time, and he's a really good author, right up there with like Rob Shepard. Rob Shepard, he was a great person too, and I just really like when authors are that cool and down to earth. It's just uplifting to talk to them. Okay, and on your computer, that's cool. Oh wow, really? Oh my gosh, Jay Maddox, you're dropping some knowledge, man. Thank you so much for that. That's actually gonna help me out a lot. I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna put that comment on screen, John, but yeah, man, it was tough. Like it was really tough, being beat up on the bus and stuff like that. And then as I got a little bit older, I started to get a little bit bigger, even though I'm a small guy, and talked to my dad one time, and that was it. That was a kind of a game changer. But nowadays, it's so hard raising kids. I'm terrified of when my daughter is a teenager, man, because kids can be so horrible. Hey, Grandpa, thank you, man. I love you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe down there in Florida. And yeah, I've been so busy at work, but I want to just try to practice this so I can start talking to my friends on here. That's what it's all about. So I enjoyed Attack of the Titan. Wow. Okay. But the main character can be annoying. Yeah, some of the fantasy I've read in the recently has been like the main characters are kind of rough. Like both from the King Killer, I was like ready to strangle the kid. The teenage angst was the worst. Hey, reading in retail. Yeah, thanks. This is fun. I'm having fun with it. It's not the best quality, but hey, whatever. Neither are my videos, so we're having fun. Yeah, there you go. Reading in retail. She's great if you haven't checked her out. Here's some horror anime shows. What, Sion? Oh, I think I've heard of that. Look at you guys. You're over here giving me something to watch tonight, too. Awesome. You look at you. I'm just gonna take a picture of it because that's easier than writing it all down. You'd be hooking me up. There we go. Yep, Science says thank you. Oh, you're gonna hit 40 way before that, brother. I see what you're doing. Don't trust me, man. When I started my channel, Jay, I kind of tried to do everything that I saw like Well Red Beard doing and Brad Proctor. And if you hustle hard enough, you'll get some subs. And once you get to like the 150 mark, it's actually really fun because you find like good people, like really genuine good people on here, and that's what it's really about. I don't care if I ever make it to 1,000. If it stays like this and I just keep the people that I have, I'll make videos till the end of time. Hey, no, I'm probably not, man. Nick, I got a long way to go, man, before I can even be probably in an anthology or anything like that. I kind of wish I went to English college, man, because or like, went to college further than I did and went for English because if I had known that I was going to want to write. How tall? How tall? I am 5'11", so I'm pretty short. Not not too young, which is hilarious. Go Batman! Ah, yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, that I would love to do like an anthology of people or something. I wanted to hop in that booktube anthology, but I couldn't get a good enough story that was like a local haunt. That was a little bit tough to know. Yeah, well, Nick, I never told you this, but actually I was in special ed too. I needed like extra time in classes and stuff for tests. But mine was really, I mean, I struggled with reading actually of all things when I was really young. And it was neat because I just rebelled and I never wanted to do any homework and I never wanted to try and I didn't want to read the book that they told me to read and yeah, and then now really what started it all was I started reading Stephen King and he really was like nothing I've ever read before. Yeah, take care, John. Thank you for dropping by. Books of Blood. Go if you're not sub to him, go definitely check him out. He is a legend here in the horror section of um, BookTube. He is a great guy. I heard of Parasite. Nick said heard it is great. Yeah, that I'm probably yeah. Parasite has got to be Parasite. Yep. Hi, I am using StreamYard reading in retail, so definitely check this out. Like, you just go to their website. Actually, there's a video on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel, StreamYard does, and there's a couple how-to videos on there. Feel free to check that out because that's how I figured out how to do this. Yeah, there you go. That'd be fun. I actually recently got a Kindle book on how to collab because it's not the easiest thing because you got two different styles or three different styles in some cases and it's definitely not easy. So yeah, yeah, there you go. Lifting, yeah, definitely helps the confidence. Yeah, once I started football and we were lifting every day, that's a game changer. Amen to that, Sion. Hey, there you go. You should, man. Why not? You can start learning how to like write screenplays and stuff. That's pretty fun. And yeah, I mean, you like being in front of people. You do crazy long videos, which I can never do. This will be the longest video on my channel, but I went to trade school. That's what I ended up doing. I do HVAC, and it's great. Yeah, yeah, two little ones. Yeah, that's a game changer. We've been trying to have my second Jay, and it's definitely going to be a game changer. Um, no, you'll be doing great. You're gonna keep going. Nice. There you go. And yeah, 5'8". There you go. I mean, really, I don't want to be much taller than I am, man, because then you start ducking. Like when I go into the basement, it's gonna be tough, you know. Yeah, I actually I don't know. My wife said the dialogue needed some work, so I've been practicing that. I've written like three or four other stories after that with like focusing on my dialogue and making it not clunky. It's tough because you don't know. Like I can talk to people all day, but when you write it down, it's difficult. You know. Yeah, dude, that's so cool that like you made it through cancer and you're here, you're doing what you love and it's awesome, man. So, my mom had breast cancer, so she's recently recovered. Yeah, we all got snubbed an inch. Yeah, it's like I- you could just say you're 6 foot, but really it's like you're lying to yourself, right, Sion? JS how Chester is my guy. Yeah, it was by my gosh, something Wilcox, maybe Daniel Wilcox and something. He writes all different kinds of stuff like horror and different things like that. But it was a collab. Yeah, right. How to collab or something. It came out recently. It was actually pretty cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, me too. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to be any taller, you know. Yeah, I do have to admit, yeah, I do like your dialogue because I basically what my wife was saying is that I had too much for the story. I'm struggling with short stories because I always want to do all this like I have these characters really fleshed out and they're just talking too much. Basically, I need to just drive the narrative. Yeah, there you go. Cancer sucks. Ooh, Brad's in the chat. What's up, Brad? How are you? This is fun. This is definitely I'm having fun, Brad. I saw that another booktuber went live today too. So yeah, but I was like, hey, let's do a little hangout and test this out so that I can and it shows that I can have like 3 or 4 people with on this website. So that would be fun. Down the line we can definitely do some hangouts. Yeah, Chester's doing good. I'm glad. Hopefully he's been eating. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I might take you up on that. Yeah, definitely send me your email or I'm on Instagram too as Working Man Reads. You messaging me on there is pretty cool too. And then I have my email in the my gosh, in the about section of my channel. Yeah, I'd love that, man, because I need some beta readers. Like when I get a story written that sometimes I'm a little scared of what my wife's gonna read. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, it's been actually nice weather here, Grandpa. It's been like kind of getting towards fall, fall in Buffalo. So it's getting pretty. I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing good. I'm writing a Pokemon fan fiction. Nice, man. That sounds really good. I'm a big Pokemon fan. We've actually been playing the Pokemon Go's like pretty much since it came out. My wife and I will go like spend hours just chilling. So yeah, cancer does suck, man. Yeah, now talk about a professional. Like when I first started, it was like basically my page was like a Brad Proctor fan page. Uh, it was pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin, for real though, Well Red Beard is kind of the man around these parts. Yeah, he's got some power. How'd you meet your wife? Actually, I picked up one of the customers. She worked at Panera Bread, and I'll never forget, like, I would just constantly try to talk to her and she would distract me at work. Like, I was not able to fix anything. I was like, what do I need to do to just work on this ice machine or this cooler? And I was just very appreciative of her time. And so the one time I was trying to go to a pig roast and with my buddies in Rochester, and I invited her and I said, "Hey, like, here's my number. Text me tonight and I'll come pick you up and we'll go to the pig roast." And then long story short, she like blew me off for like 2, 3 days, like, trying to play it cool. And then yeah, eventually she texted me and it was like way too late. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess we're just going to dinner. So the rest is history. We dated for 3 years and then we've been married for a long time too. Well, not a long time, but it's definitely fun being married. There you go. Yeah, doing a little buddy read. You are not, man. You've been stepping up your game. Good. Like I said earlier, you weren't here, but I was like, I respected the hustle. Brad Proctor's got good hustle. There you go. Yeah, I love buddy reads, except I'm bad at them because I'm kind of a slower reader. So unless I can cheat with like an audiobook to keep up. So that's a struggle. Nick's finding that out firsthand. Sometimes it takes me an extra week. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's a struggle for me too, Scion, is like if I want to write, I can't read because like we were talking about that one time, it's like you get almost you don't want to be influenced by somebody's writing, you know? Like I can't read a Stephen King book and then go sit down and write because then I'm just embarrassed at my style. So I am. She is my partner, she's my best friend. And she was the driving force in me starting my channel and following my passion. So she's a great person, and I'm lucky to have her. She's definitely cool. I mean, literally, she set up this entire thing downstairs for Father's Day, and she's like, "Now you can have no excuse not to write or to make videos." So yeah, we are. I'm doing all right. I have like 4 or 5 chapters left, Nick. So I will finish the Chisholm Trail hopefully this weekend. Yeah, I mean it's difficult because you feel obligated to read the one book, or you feel bad that you're keeping the other person from reading if you fall below. Daniel asked if I finished The River. Actually, I rented the audiobook and I'm working my way through it actually. So, yes, I will. I'm not going to be able to do the physical copy because I have like indie and small press that I'm trying to read because I'm getting books sent to me for review and I just feel bad if I don't get to them. So I listen to audiobooks will be that. The River I got it from the library on the Libby app. So I'll be killing that this week. So I will let you know my thoughts ASAP. Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree with this. I kill audiobooks at work, but I cannot keep up. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the cool thing is like everybody's process is 100% different. Like personally, I can't and then if I get pulled one way and it just I lose my train of thought and it's just difficult. Nice. Mine's actually on literally on a stack of books is where I put my phone when I take my videos because I like the angle a little bit better. That way you don't get to see the dad bod at all, you know, on top of an ironing board. Dude, that's actually pretty sick, personally. Nice, new to this channel. Well, welcome. My name is Josh. The working man reads. I read horror, fantasy, pretty much anything. I mean, I read Jane Austen in July, so anything goes with me. So you should, Jay. Right, man. Why not? And YouTube's a great like platform to get your stuff out there. I mean, there's some authors that probably wish that they had a channel because they could just say, "Hey, I got this short story up for whatever," and it works. I mean, that's Nick does that. He's got a channel and stuff, and it works out well. Yeah, and yeah, no, Cyan's very his book is right there on Amazon. Buried with the Night. Shout out to Cyan. He's getting some publicity. Yeah, well, that's the huge thing I find is like, yeah, like I when I release stories, it's gonna be cheap, man, because whoever's reading my story obviously cares and wants to read it. Yeah, see the stack of the books, man. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. I used to have a tripod, but I've recently I mean I have the ring light and it's kind of cool, but like with my new phone. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys my phone because I'm always taking the videos on it. But like the glare is gonna be wicked, but like oh god. So it's like two screens, it's the dual screen, and it's extremely weird. Like here, let me show you guys. So like it's two screens, and you can't exactly put that on the ring light platform, so it's stupid. Yeah, no, nobody. Yeah, maybe on Instagram someday you'll see that, but with Aria or something if we're swimming, that's about it. Yeah, the well, Brad, I mean your phone picks up great audio, so you must have a good phone. I mean, my phone kills it with the audio and picture. Like that one time I put it on 4K on accident, and it took like 7 hours to upload the video with my internet. It was horrible. Yeah, that's smart, Nick, because I mean, writing's more a hobby. I mean, I haven't met, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be hard to be the next whatever big. You can make a living just cranking out books. I mean, I look at like Matt Shaw, he found like a niche group of people that'll read his books and he just churns them out. You know what I mean? There's some mistakes in there in the writing and things like that. So there's two different ways I feel like as an author you can go. You can be very methodical and just put out outstanding product and make it perfect, or you eventually you can I just saw a funny comment down low. Yeah, so I don't know, you can just crank them out, or you can take your time and really make it perfect. So it's up to you, Nick. I personally am not I just am gonna have to take my time and be methodical, like probably take 3 4 months to write a book. There you go. Well, I'm excited for your next project. I won't mention it, Scion, but I'm excited. No, no problem, man. Dude, we're cool. Like we're friends and that's all that matters. So now I'm gonna have to delete this one because I'm a cheesy guy. Nice. Yeah, feel free to follow Working Man Reads on Instagram. I'm actually kind of growing faster on Instagram than here, which is sad because this is really what I want. The Instagram was to help the YouTube, but it's not really working. So is more yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, you said it perfectly. That well, Matt Shaw did, and I really respect. I mean, I'm not gonna ever probably write like he does. The graphic. subject matter that he does, but I really freaking respect his grind. That author is second to none with building his group of people that read his books, and it's just amazing. He's got a great career. Yeah, yeah, I'm a pantser also, Nick, so I respect that. Like, I plot out like the characters. I'll write like a couple short stories in their the way that they are, like they're, like John Smith, and he does this, and he did this for years, and to build the character out a little bit, and then I get like a general idea how I want the story to begin, what to happen in the middle, and then the end, and then I just really pants, and then I go back through and I do like four drafts. Yeah. No, Sanderson's great. I actually watch those same videos. I appreciate him releasing those. I personally don't think I can ever write fantasy. That is such a difficult. I'll read it all day, but man, I don't know. Not that writing in general is difficult, but I don't know how the man. I don't know how Tolkien built an entire language. The man's a genius. Yeah, yeah. Not a lot of videos were coming out like tonight. And there's different times to like drop the videos that'll make it, and at night is usually not good, but that's when I do mine. So yeah, I appreciate that, Nick. I actually wrote a short story that was pretty fun. It's really short. It's like almost, well, flash fiction's 1,500 words or less, right? So it's just above flash fiction, and it was about like a guy who basically hates his job, and he's terrified of getting hurt at his job, and he like checks everything a million times, and then yeah, I don't want to ruin anything because it's that short. So, but it's fun. He's basically a hypochondriac. Like he's just bugging all the time. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely freaking gory, man. I gotta read more of his stuff. I love the In the End. I gotta review that on the channel, or The End. It was great. Nice short novel. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Even King isn't really taking chances with his books. If you look at his most recent releases, it almost appears like he's just, not willing to, like in the Dark Tower, Brad, spoilers for the Dark Tower minor, like how you don't know who impregnated, the one of the characters, and yeah, and you're like, what the heck? He'll never do that stuff again. Or what happened in it, the infamous scene, uh, you know, he's not writing that stuff. So yeah, I'm a Panther too. That I don't know my star sign. Maybe Taurus? I don't know. I'm born in May. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just, dude, maybe that's why I can never write fantasy, and horror is the right genre for me because I'll just be like, I just know who I want to kill, or, whatever, and I just go about it. Yeah, I have got to read it. I actually have two. I have the beginning of the first law, and then I have that secondary trilogy that he's coming out with. Dude, have you read, my gosh, what's his name? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, it's Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. You might like that then. It's really short, and yeah, it's dark, man. Like you follow this, he's leading this band of bad guys basically, and they're murderous, and they just pillage villages and do crazy stuff. Yeah, yeah, definitely check out Nick's work. He's definitely he's putting in great work, and there's some really like short stories in there that almost come off like you're watching a movie, and that's what I like about Nick's short stories. Yeah, Nick will tell you, man, that he's trying to learn and definitely getting better with time. I mean, you ask any successful author, and their first release is probably their least favorite or whatever. So, yeah, yeah. Like, so t- today I released my Stephen King story or video, and I felt like I was yes, I do, Brad. So we will have to talk about it soon. I'm working my way back through it, so I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah. Yeah, good for you. Uh yeah, it's May 12th, so and I'm pretty young still. Yeah, I would if you honestly like Joe Abercrombie's First Law. That might be. I think I'm going to do a video on fantasy novels or series that are actually good if you like horror, because that's kind of most of the fantasy I read is kind of that dark stuff now, you know. Yeah, you should definitely check it out, Hughes, because I enjoyed it. Hey, I saw that. Yeah. I would love to, man. I didn't mean to jump on your parade, dude, so I'm sorry. Book Invasion, my bad, man. This was supposed to be just a test out, and then all of a sudden everybody started joining in. I was literally just testing it so that I can start doing some live streams. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, uh I think the story name was Morbidio by Nick, and it was super cool, man. He wrote it like it basically like the VHS store, and he's walking in, and just you could just imagine it like an old like B style movie where you think somebody's gonna turn the corner and die, So yeah, no, absolutely. Well, that's where I'm at. Is when I release something, I want to be proud of it at least. That's cool. I see. I don't even know anything about that. I just know that I am a Taurus. Yeah, which is fun. That's fun how that works. Hopefully, I didn't piss off. What's his name? Oh, Book Invasion. Hopefully, we're cool. I didn't mean to jump on him. You know what I mean? And he's got way more followers, so I was kind of, you know. All right. Well, guys, it's been like 45 minutes. I think I'll probably be cranking out of here soon. This was a successful test, though. I mean, the video quality is a little rough, but at least the sound was good. You guys could hear me, so that's what's up. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and yeah, I don't think I said anything horrible in this video, so maybe I'll leave it up. All right, guys. Have a great night, and I'll probably be off for the weekend. I might not. I'm not gonna upload any videos. And oh, Scion, that's cool. Show Nick that. That's really cool. You guys are good people, man. The writing community is awesome. So, yep. See you, Scion. See you, everybody. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thanks for believing in me, and peace.